Hello everyone, Pixlriffs here. Welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla on the 5th choice server. How you doing? You alright? You good? Excellent. This is episode number 9. I've just been taking a look in the commissions chest at the Pixlriffs design company. We have 3 commissions now, the first of which I'm going to be tackling in today's live stream, which is happening at 6 PM British time, and there's an announcement video in my other videos, so you will see that. I have moved Trouble and Lee and Perrins over to Kane's new stable, so I'm going to take this fence down because this fence no longer needs to be there, and I think Kane has done a fantastic job on the stables, so I'm going to head over now and show you guys that because he's done really well. It's not 100% finished, but he's shown it on camera already, so I'm sure he won't mind me doing the same. It's out beyond the Freehaven wall, and I like the idea that there's kind of a boundary in which, like, it's not a great idea to bring horses, you know, like there's a boundary where it's kind of not socially acceptable to bring horses because, you know, you're in the town at that point and you're riding a horse around town. That's not necessarily going to be the most hygienic thing in the world. There is Trouble having a whale of a time hanging out in the paddock with Lee and Perrins and Donkey. I think Donkey's, yeah, there's Donkey. Hi, Donkey. Hey. I love the horse mouth. They always look so funny. Yeah, Kane has been building this up with hay bales, which looks awesome. I love the coarse dirt in the ground as well. He was going through farms, both his and Clandle's wheat farms, to make these hay bales, and I feel like I should let him know there's a nano farm over at the skeleton spawner now. I think he might have seen that when we did it on the live stream, but he might have forgotten about it. That will take care of all your wheat problems. Just switch it on, hold a stack of seeds, right click on the dirt block, and you will get tons and tons of wheat. So that will probably help you out with this, unless you want your hay bales to be organically farmed or whatever, in which case, you know, fair enough. But there seems to be a town notice board kind of thing here as well. I like that a lot. Horse free zone except loading/unloading and I guess the G got cut off there. But yeah, this is a really cool build. I really like it a lot. I like the landscaping and stuff he's done around here as well. I never really brought up the fact that I made this tree on the way into Freehaven, and I think a couple of the flowers and stuff around here might have been placed by hand, but the rest of it was all just spam clicking bone meal. That has come up a couple of times. I think maybe Zlo even mentioned it in one of his videos. But yeah, I'm kind of getting into making custom trees, which is cool because I have a couple of landscaping jobs that I've been commissioned to do now. I think the latest commission was from Golden Penguin, and he wants me to build an oasis at the top of this floating island he's got out in the wastelands. So that's pretty cool. But for today, I'm going to head over to the Nameless Ruin. I will see you when we're over there. I'm going to show you a little bit of the tower in the Nether as well because I really like the way that's come along. But for now, I will see you over there. I haven't actually been into the ruin for a while, and I really need to start landscaping the area because that's going to be a lot of fun. I have a few ideas for designs and stuff. I'm not going to be leveling the whole thing out like sometimes I've done in the past. I'm going to be working with the terrain if I can, because I love the fact that we do that over in Freehaven. That seems like the ideal way to work for me, and I'm so happy with how this tower has come out now. It's mostly protected from ghasts. This has been kind of an interesting project. I basically made sure that very few blocks, like similar blocks, are touching, and then it's meant to look like it was one of these structures once upon a time, but has just been so battered by ghasts that it's kind of fallen into disrepair, and there are broken bits everywhere and stuff, and I love it. And yeah, single bit of prismarine down there. There's a minecart elevator down to the zombie spawner now, which is super simple to use. You get in the cart, press the button, you fall. My cat jumps onto a table next to me. You just get out and use the portal, and then if you get back in here, you can ride the cart all the way back up to the surface. It's probably not even as quick as one of those minecart elevators where you right-click to get up, but it is super cool. And if you don't see a cart here, if somebody else has already used it, you can just stand on the slab, hold space, and fall through the trap door. It's not really a trap door, the piston door with the button there. The one thing I have a problem with is the fact that there are so many zombie pigmen in this tower, but that's fine. We can live with that. We've got a few nether neighbours as long as they don't cause any trouble. I've also been using this as a vine farm because a ton of vines grow in here. I kind of put up a vine or two, and they grow a lot when left unchecked. They spread sideways and so forth. So there was a point at which, I'm not sure if it's grown again since, but the entirety of the outside of here was pretty much covered all the way down to the nether rack at the bottom. So you can pretty much, yeah, it's done it again. Look, you can abseil all the way down to the zombie spawner portal if you want to. If you want to take that route, you can. But we're going to climb to the top of this tower here. It's a little bit of a windy route. It doesn't feel quite like you can rush up the stairs, but I kind of like that. You can take your time to come up here. And again, up here is a little bit open, but I have not been fireballed by a ghast yet. Famous last words. We will take our chances for now. No way. Oh, that's so sweet. To an amazing entertainer, here's your YouTube 100 subscribers plaque. Yes, I passed 100 subscribers, hence the live stream announcement the other day, and he has left me so many gold blocks. That's awesome. He has a gold farm now, so I feel like he can afford this. This is a show of wealth, but yeah, he's left a little bit of decoration out here. Thank you so much, Bam. This is awesome. I will definitely store this away for a rainy day. I might even end up making some more splash potions with some of this, because we go through those at the zombie spawner. We really go through them. It's kind of hilarious how quickly you go through splash potions on one of these things. But let's just tear the whole thing down. I feel bad because, you know, it's it's really neat up there just in the sky, and if it's like a subscriber, oh, and I'm gonna fall out the sky myself. Hop, let's get them now. I feel bad tearing it down because it's like my 100 subscriber celebration plaque or whatever, but hopefully we will be able to get to 200 soon enough as well. And I kind of passed 100 quite quickly, like because of the tutorial video I posted the other day and the fact that another well-known YouTuber kind of got on board with it. I'm going to fall out of the sky again. Lovely. So acrobatic today. And can tell he's left this here. I will use a cracked stone brick. Thank you, sir. That's definitely... Oh yeah, there's a cow farm over there. Sorry, I thought I saw something in the distance. That was kind of weird. I didn't think anybody else had been building here. So yeah, I have like 125 subscribers now, so my 100 subscriber celebration live stream is going to be a 125 subscriber celebration live stream, which is always fun. It's always good. Let's mine the rest of this away. I reckon I can get to the rest of it from the ground level, or from the treetop canopy at least. I'm looking around going, where are the rest of them? Because I don't want them to despawn if they've fallen down here, but I think I've got them all. I think I've got them all so far. Awesome. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of landscaping. We're going to be working with the terrain. I have an idea. Oh, hello. More free gold? Yes. Oh, and a sword. Okay. Not that I particularly want a great deal of gold swords. A knockback 1 sword, not too bad. But yeah, gold nuggets, can always use those. I think I might introduce you guys to my villagers today as well, because I have not shown those on camera or on a live stream yet, and I feel like I probably should, because they're all hiding out underneath the temple, like old pilgrims or something. Did old pilgrims ever hide out underneath temples? I don't know. Let's grab some experience that seems to be hanging around here for some reason. 29 blocks of gold. Bam, if that was not the number you put up there, if you put up 30, I have lost one. Just going to check around the area. No, we're looking good. Okay, so let's get on with the landscape. I'm going to put this in a chest somewhere so I don't forget where it is, so I don't end up getting hit by a creeper or something in this episode and losing it. I don't have a bed over here yet either, and I've been occasionally using a bed when I want to do a lot of work here just in case, but then I break it again afterwards, and so I've respawned in Spawn and in Freehaven occasionally. So going to scope out this area. I feel like what I want to do is have paths that kind of use these like gullies and stuff in the land. There's a lot of rolling, sort of gently rolling landscapes, which I feel like I can use for like stuff like this. I mean, this goes down into a cave, but I can slab it all off and I can make it look super special. And okay, there's an ender chest here. I could have put the gold in, but there's like this looks like a build chest with a pair of diamond leggings in it. And okay, now this is even more weird, because did I do this? That's weird, because this is exactly what I wanted to do. But yeah, I don't know when this has happened. Has Bam done this as well? No, I don't think he would have done this. Like, this was me, right? Yeah, this was me. No, we did a like a live stream at some point, and I did this. Why don't I remember? That's so odd. That's really odd. I can't account for that. Anyway, yeah, well, this already looks like what I was going to do. So I'm going to be making these kind of like gully sort of bits that carve out sections. There's the sections of the landscape like this here. This can kind of like join up to this one, I suppose. Like it's kind of got a natural shape to it already. And this one evidently knew what it wanted to do already. But yeah, this can kind of lead up. This can be like the temple approach route, and it can kind of wind up around this hill and stuff. Yeah, I'm excited to do this. I will light up the area a little bit because it looks like we're getting dark already, folks. And seriously, that's weird. But that's exactly how I wanted it to look, like all kind of broken down. And this is the Nameless Ruin after all, so it needs to look kind of ruined. I have some supplies here. Okay. Alright, let's tuck away the cracked stone brick. I've already got some like cobblestone and stone slabs and stuff in here, and moss. We'll throw the vines in here as well. Fantastic. Alright, let's let's work with this, I suppose. And I have my little cow farm over here. I've been getting leather from these guys occasionally, and it's been pretty useful having those over here because the cow farm at Freehaven has been dismantled, so Jeff can set up his cow farm at his base. Okay, I will do the landscaping work off camera or maybe in the live stream later on, but let's head down here and let me show you the villagers, because they have a kind of secret space down here which I'm probably either going to change or I'm going to like move the villagers to a trading hall eventually. But here they are. There's a little colony of them down here, and I actually have a villager breeder switch up in the temple. So the temple is even more like something out of Lost, you know? Like, you know how in Lost they have those kind of command stations eventually? If you haven't seen Lost, then this is only a very minor spoiler because weirder stuff than this happens. But they encounter these kind of like hatches and temples and like forgotten research stations which have a bunch of these kind of monitoring systems in with them. But yeah, if you flick this switch, if the light is on, that means the villagers are a breeding, because we have a little cell in there with a guy with 6 doors, and he's the right height above those guys in the farm so that they will breed infinitely. And just having flicked that switch might even trigger them to start breeding already. So it's going to be interesting to see if that happens. We're going to go back down there and there'll be babies. But I'm going to trade a bunch of zombie flesh away to the priests in here because I would like to get rid of some of it from the zombie spawner. I've been doing a pretty decent job of trading that away, and I think Jeff has been doing some trading with the guys at the Freehaven skeleton spawner as well, just to make sure the zombie flesh count in the zombie spawner is down and we don't need to have like chests upon chests of storage for it. Eventually I might implement something like that, or maybe we can have like a hopper chest system that goes all the way down just so this can stay pretty clear. But for right now, it's enough that I can just snag it and take it into my inventory and deal with it that way. Let's take these potatoes as well, because a stack of potatoes is easy food. I've got a lot of zombie flesh in my inventory now. That's awesome. I'm going to go back via the temple route through the Nether because it's a little bit dicey out there in the dark. I haven't quite lit up the area yet. I haven't quite started doing what I want to do there. And somehow the Nether is safer, I guess. As long as there's no ghasts around, it's pretty easy to get through the Nether anyway, so not to worry. We can pop out back at the temple. I can have a sip of tea. So it's very early in the morning. That seems to be my like trademark thing to do now almost, is to have a sip of tea whilst I'm recording, because I did that a lot on the live stream the other day. Let's pop down here. Oh, pop a torch back there just in case, because we don't want anything untoward spawning around here. Got to make sure that I can block that up again because we do not want any zombies. Oh, and hello, yep, breeding is happening, breeding is happening. Oh goodness, yeah, I flicked the lever on and off for 1 second and already they are going at it. Cookie is here. Hello, Cookie. Hey, Cookie. Gonna be designing some farmhouse interiors for you later. Excited for that. Right, let's trade away some of this. Well, that worked out pretty awesome. That cleric let us trade away all of our zombie flesh, and we have 36 emeralds, which is enough for a few blocks, I think, which is going to be awesome. I'm kind of collecting emerald blocks right now. Might be useful as beacon supplies in the near future, but it's kind of just nice to have the emeralds at this point because we can do a lot of villager trading, get ourselves some cool supplies and tools. And I will tuck them away. Actually, I'll head down to the ender chest, which has been put down here. 4 more emerald blocks. As you can see, I've already got a decent collection of them. But yeah, my block of gold collection is coming along already. Right, yeah, let's copy this style from what I've apparently already done, and let's do some landscaping. Okay, so we've got a bit of a temple approach road figured out here. I still need to work a little bit on the detail around the outside, but it's looking pretty good. So I've got these pillars. I feel like there should be pillars on the way here, just so it looks like a kind of... There might have been an archway here at some point. This road is quite important to the people because it leads up to the temple, and in old sort of architecture and town layouts and stuff, there tends to be quite a well-preserved road, or at least a well-worn road, but a solid road leading up to any kind of like religious structure, because that's where people used to go for worship and that kind of thing. So yeah, I feel like this is working out pretty well. I will work out some idea of shops and stuff to put in these little alcoves, because evidently that's what they're intended for. But the thing is, I don't want it to interfere with the villager breeder, so I think we're going to have to come up with some inventive solutions to work on for shop doors around here. Maybe we can do something like, it looks like the doors have kind of fallen in or decayed or something like that, and then that means we won't have to place any actual doors there, because I don't know what that will do to the shape of the village in here if it's within range of the villager breeder. So I will have to work that out. And there's a couple of zombie villagers walking around which I'm very tempted to cure right now, but having a villager breeder, I feel like I don't really need to do that much villager curing anymore. I will let that guy go though. And for now, I feel like that is good for an episode. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to escape to the temple before I do my outro, because I do not want to get murdered out here. That's not the ideal start to my day. Let's hop back up here. Fantastic. Okay, so we can look out over our work on the Nameless Ruin. It's cool that you can see it through the trees there now. Like I'm going to start doing some stuff with the trees around here as well. I want to put in a couple of custom trees. Anyway, from the Nameless Ruin on the 5th Choice server, I have been Pixlriffs. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys hopefully in tonight's live stream, which is happening at 6 PM British summertime, which is Universal Time Code +1, and find out the rest from there. Go check out the announcement video earlier, because that will absolutely explain things. Right, have a good one, guys. Hope to see you in the stream, and if not, I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.